has never been mailed out. Some of them are pretty interesting.
Right, and we also have at 14, we have Police Academy, where you can go to 1 week and train with the state police department. It's free.
Okay, my name is Sergeant First Class John Whitney. I'm currently serve as a military instructor at SIUE Edwardsville. I have been for the past 2 years. Prior to that, I came from the 173rd Airborne out of Vicenza, Italy, where I most recently deployed to Operation Enduring Freedom 10. Right now, the university has put on this event to raise awareness for veterans through all the conflicts, and to raise awareness in the community, and gave us an opportunity to come share our experiences and our stories with students or anybody else that's interested in listening to us.
We're doing displays, pretty much soldiers from different types of eras and whatnot are coming in, putting in their displays and kind of talking about their experiences and whatnot and what they went through.
I'm Larry Meinson, a veteran of World War II, and this is my shadow box indicating what I was and what my involvement in World War II was. I was as Staff Sergeant of Infantry Squad Leader, and these are my guys. Very poor picture, but a picture of the guys who fought with me in Europe. And here are some of my friends who were with me. These pictures were taken 2 days after VE Day, and that's why they are so small and so poor. This is what's left over. These are my awards. Combat Infantry Badge, indicating that I had been considered excellent in combat. My 2 campaign stars, European Theater of Operations, and Good Conduct, Occupation, Victory Ribbon, and this green patch was put beneath our chevrons, beneath the chevrons on our sleeves, in order to indicate that we were combatants and not rear echelon. At that time, there was a need to distinguish between the two. And these golden bars indicated 6 months. Each bar was 6 months service overseas. So I served 1 year overseas, almost to the day. This is my rank. This is a shrapnel which gets stuck in my pack. I didn't know it until after I ended a day's work, and somebody noticed that my pack was ripped there, fell in, and here was this thing. These are my dog tags, obviously. And one part stayed on my body, and the other part was taken if I was wounded or killed. That was for identification. And, this is a unit that I was trained with, and I was trained as a ranger in this 100th Division. But I was too young. I was 17 years old. I was too young to go to Europe with them, so I was assigned to the 97th Division, with whom I fought about 7 or 8 months after the 100th Division left for Europe. And I ended up in occupation in Japan with the 1st Cavalry Division, which was the last unit I was assigned to. And this unit went to Korea and fought in Korea. This is a little patch I ripped off of a German officer. He had that on his left pocket, just to identify the fact that he was in the Air Force. He was serving as infantry, but the Air Force was no longer, and so they took these guys and put them in infantry. So that I took this off of him just as a memento. So that's the history of this thing.
My name is Cadet Aaron Richardson. Currently, I am a cadet over at SIUE ROTC. We're doing Veterans Day today, and this is my display of my time in Iraq over in 2003-2004. I was an E5 cable dog, wire cable maintenance installer, along with a signal company. This is my uniform that I wore over there. And these are some of my hats and whatnot, and some memorabilia that I took back, pictures and whatnot. Alright, these are little teacups that the Iraqis would drink their tea and beverages out of. The tea is like pretty much sugar water, so it's really sweet. This is a ceremonial knife that the Iraqis use, and playing cards, which have the top whatever wanted Iraqis on there. These are accommodations that I received overseas, pretty much for my conduct overseas, just pretty much hard work training, getting soldiers taken care of. This is the Army Accommodation Medal, and this is the Army Achievement Medal. It's just awarded by your superiors for pretty much a good job overseas.
I represent the American Legion. My name is Francis Jancic. They call me Dutch. I'm County Council Commander this year for Madison-Bowen County. And I'm also 5th Division Chairman for Gifts to the Yanks from right up in here all the way to the tip of Illinois. I'd like to talk a little bit about that program that we do have. It's for veterans in nursing homes and hospitals. And Illinois is the only state that does have this program. It was established in 1944. We found that many of the veterans in nursing homes and hospitals, especially at Christmas time, they had no relatives visit them. Friends who moved out of the area, relatives, and friends around them that are in the nursing homes and hospitals are getting Christmas gifts, and they were getting nothing. So it was established. And at Christmas, September and October, we go through the nursing homes and hospitals, and the individuals pick out the item they'd like to have for Christmas. And in December, at Christmas time, we present it to them. It doesn't cost them a thing. All the money for these items is donated money. Nothing comes from the organizations. And we're very good on this. I've talked to many organizations around the area. They've donated to this program. It's touched my heart. I've given some veterans something at Christmas time. They're crying their eyes out. I just cry with them. It's very heartwarming if you've ever done anything like that.
Mr. Landis wall. Mr. Landis wall is left.
Hello, my name is Alan Leem. I'm the commander of the 12th District VFW. Out of 8 counties, there's 21 posts in District 12, and this is a post member from Highland, post 5694, calling Dutch Jancic.
Hello.
Basically, the VFW is an organization of war veterans committed to ensuring rights, remembering sacrifices, promoting patriotism, reforming community services, and advocating for a strong national defense. The VFW has a lot of worthwhile programs. We have a blood donor program, which we're really big on that. We have a homeless veterans program where each post gives $50 a year to that program. They help, they go to these big cities and they try to feed them and get them clothes. Last year, the 12th District had a fundraiser, what we call Honor Flight. We raised $31,000 for that. What that is, they take these, it started out taking World War II veterans to see their monuments in Washington, D.C., and now they're taking Korean veterans, and I think they're starting to take
Vietnam veterans
veterans now too, because there aren't too many World War II people left that can actually make it. We also have what they call a military assistance program. That is for if a person comes off a deployment and they come home, they need help getting settled in, like if their water heater goes bad or if they need car repairs and don't have the money, they will give them a grant. And then we have something called Operation Uplink. That is for these troops overseas. I believe it's at least once a month they can call home free of charge. Years ago that was unheard of. When I was in the military, we didn't call home in 18 months. There was no way. And then we have the Voice of Democracy essay contest. That's for high school kids. This is a World War II shirt from Patton's Army, the 3rd Army. It was in Europe. He was what they call a T5. Back then they didn't have the specialist, so he wasn't really an NCO. He could have been a tank driver or cook or a mechanic, but he was in probably 4 or 5 years. And this thing is old. I bought it at a yard sale one day. I just couldn't see it laying around, so I donated it to Denise here that's running this. This here is a World War II Ike jacket. That was their Class A uniform when they went uptown or somewhere. They had these from about the 40s till about when I went in the Army in '58. We was issued one of these and what they called the olive, kind of a greenish blue one. And then later on they phased these out altogether. But that's the famous Ike jacket that just came up to your waistline. Back then I was a little thinner. These aren't mine. I don't have mine.
Everybody's there, 100 Americans. I actually had one of the first 4 to be interpreters.